and then just keep chopping. So, wicket. Was that a 6?
Koo Wee Rup lose their third wicket, which brings Mitch Davey out to the crease. Nico bowls, slides on, and played into mid-wicket for a single. Been a rapid start for Koo Wee Rup, but they've lost regular wickets as well. Hit again into mid-wicket, this time no run. for Pereira. He's going nicely. 31 off 18 at the moment. Vicker again. This one hit. Does it get to mid-on? Not quite. It's still a dot ball, so good pressure building here from McVicker. His figures so far are pretty economical. Pereira goes for the big shot. This one will get over the top. Quality shot. Breaks the shackles. And Pereira moves to 35 at the end of the 8th over at 3 for 74. David needs time to get away here. We got bowls and he cuts this one. He might go for just a single out to deep point. But he gets off strike at least. Vicker again. Pereira advances, hits it only straight back to the bowler. Is that clever? Is that out? I think Mish Davey was just smart enough to get back. That was one hell of a shout and one hell of a fielding effort. Just doing the replay. Whoa, he just gets his bat there in time. Pereira gets a full toss. He hits that through the covers. Not enough timing on it to go all the way. But they'll get an easy 2. Plenty of space in the outfield for 2 runs here. Only 3 out at the moment. Devon Meadows trying to build the pressure. Mavico bowling well as well. Pereira this one. He lines it up at straight to the fielder at cover and another wicket falls. And Koo Wee Rup are now 4 down. The pressure amounted to the loss of the in batsman in Pereira for 37. And that's a big blow for Koo Wee Rup. Couldn't have picked out the fielder any better. And the score moves to 4 for 78. Kate bowls a nice, good length ball that Davey isn't really ready to fly away yet. Still getting his eye in after 9 balls. But maybe he knows what's to come with the batting order. Cape to Davey, works it into the vacant square leg gap. I think about 2, but not far enough away from that mid-wicket fielder. As the right-handed Kumara comes on strike, there's a long on. Deep square leg and a deep point. Kate bowls flicked away into that mid-wicket gap for another single. Just keen to work these ones away at the moment while they're rebuilding. Now it's 4 for 82. Davey gets the short ball. That's hit fine. And that's hit well enough. A poor ball there. And was dispatched as it truly deserved. And can that potentially get their innings started? As we see in the replay. 2 back of a length and Davey was too clever. Knew where the fielder was. And he got under it. More pace into the attack. As this one's hit down the ground very powerfully by Mitch Davey, and that's a beautiful shot. Over pitching was Worsteling, and he pays the price. Nathan Worsteling bowls. Full toss again. This time hit to mid-off for a single on the arm from Davey. Can he get going now? He's a big lad. Got plenty of power. I think so. Kamara now. Cuts this one. Can't beat cover, but they'll get a single on the misfield anyway. Good effort by O'Byrne there. Just a single out there to deep square leg. Davey really wanted two, but he couldn't get it. Leaves Kamara on strike with the score. 4 for 94. This one cut, but straight down the ground. What a shot that is. Very clever. Will it get to the rope? It just does. Excellent shot there. Knew there was a gap. Not at the point area where that shot usually would go, but in fact, down the ground. Partnership starting to build here. One ball left in McVicker's spell. He bowls to Kamara. He gets a full toss. He whips this away. That's 2 square for the fielder out there. And 4 runs is the result. At the end of 13 overs, 4 for 109. McVicker finished with figures of 2 for 31 off his 4. As we see the other Worsteling into the attack. Riley Worsteling. That's a big hit to start the 13th, but just carries. Thought for a second O'Byrne was in the action there, but instead it goes over his head and all the way. Mitchell Davey moves along now to 27 or 20. That's funny. Run in. Distracted Davey. To do that one again. Sorry, this is Nathan Worsteling. He's doing his run up again. He bowls to Davey. Davey gets it one right in the spot. And that's gone all the way. Over square leg. Another quality shot, and this big man is getting on the way. Can't be bowling there to this man. Gets the cut shot this time. Straight to the cover mid-off fielder. Another overthrow. And they'll get 2. The throw from the captain light was probably on, but not quite backed up well enough by Cleef. And Davey gets back on strike. 35 of 22 now. Oh, that's a good ball. Well kept out by Davey. And I'll get a single as well for their efforts. Wrestling bowls. That's a good length ball. Hit out. Will it carry to square leg? Not quite. Just on the bounce. And they get a single. Yeah, it feels pretty well protected now. So the big shots have to be nailed. Especially on balls on a good length. Wrestling bowls to Davey. Braun! That's the end of Davey with a good ball from Worstling. Deceived him with the flight. And Worstling has to, and Davey has to go, I should say, for, in the end, a well-made 36 off 24. He was struggling early. But with big levers like he has, it didn't take long for him to get away. Score now moves to 5 for 125 at the end of the 14th. Kamara on strike, 14 off 9 here's. Faces up. Advances down. He gets this off the pads and all the way for 6. Quality shot. He got into the bowler's mind and picked it up very beautifully.
Oh, 14.
Master lines up this time. Has he got that in the gap? He has. He's placed that perfectly between mid-wicket and deep long on, and he's got the boundary. Got the length he wanted, and he's able to place it to perfection. Light now. He's conceded 12. Yorks. McMaster, and there'll just be a single down to long off. No connection there from Kamara. Targeting the gaps in the outfield on the leg side. This time, most likely he was aiming for between square leg and mid-wicket. Light balls again. He gets under this one, but held up by Light, and it's a good ploy. Only gets the single. But perhaps it saved Kamara from his wicket as well. Otherwise, he might have committed too hard at that and hit it straight down, long off. Master lines this one up off the bat of Kamara, the non-striker, but might be to their benefit, in fact. As they get back for 2. Master still just above a runner ball. Steps across his stumps, does Kamara, and he gets enough just to get over square leg. Clever batting there. He's been clever all innings. And he manages to just get that a few metres over Delaney at square leg. Five for 151 now. Back live. Cleef puts a bit more pace on this ball, but Kamara managed to get a little edge on it. Under edge, in fact, and they'll get 2 from it. Good running to end the 17th over. It's 5 for 153. Flatter ball. McMaster just hits it through the hands of Cleef there at mid-wicket, and he gets it through the gap on the boundary. Once you beat that fielder in close, there's a good chance if you hit it well enough that you'll get the boundary. And that's exactly what McMaster does. And he moves on to 14 off 10. Not much you can do about that one as a bowler. This one. Oh, that's probably the best shot of the day. Hit over mid-wicket. What a shot that is. And at the end of the 18th over, it's 5 for 168 now. So it's just about to congratulate Light on his economical figures, but in the end it goes for 30 off his 4. Kamara on strike. He's on 42. Gets a length ball, hits it over the offside, just for a single. Out to long off. Master hasn't quite got away yet. 20-17, still a good strike rate, but there's been many others in his lineup who have gone better. Can he boost it up now with a full ball? He hits it over mid-on. And that should get all the way to the rope. Nice boundary there. Not much that long on can do with that one. .180 is up with 4 balls left in this innings. Whistling bowls. That's too much length. He has hit that with power. And all the way for 6, I think. Over long on. No, just counts as the 4. No, it is changed to a 6. Well, the umpire signalled both, but in the end we get the 4 result. .186 with 3 balls left. 190 should be well in their sights. That one's more length and just slower as well. Dealt over the boundary once more. This is going from bad to worse for Devon Meadows. And Worstling is up to conceding 57 runs with 2 balls left in his spell. He bowls once more to McMaster. This one is a bit quicker and he's deceived the batsman, but it will fall just short in between both fielders. They'll get 2. So final ball coming up. 194 on the board. Can the 200 be brought up, which is perhaps unheard of to be chased down in local T20 cricket, you might suspect. Here we go. It's length. Yes, he does. He does it. That's the biggest shot of the night, in fact, to finish the innings. 200 brought up. And Koo Wee Rup are well positioned in this game now. McMaster finishes with 45 off 22. It really exploded late. Kamara 43 off 24 as well. Was in the end a support act, even though Kamara was doing most of the hitting throughout the innings. Pereira also earlier in the innings, 37 off 24. Luke McMaster, 28 off 14. Got them off to a flying start after Bright was dismissed in the first over. But that is 200 up for Koo Wee Rup. Second innings about to get underway. It's Holton out there on strike at the moment. Light at the other end. And opening the bowling. Luke McMaster. 201 to get for Devon Meadows. It's going to be a tough uphill battle here. Holton faces up again. Cuts this one. Past the fielder at point. There's a lot of work for the fielders out there to do and they won't get there. First boundary of the innings in the first over to Holton. And he moves to 6. Face that once more. Gets another short ball. Master trying to intimidate his opponent. And this time it has the desired effect, a dot ball. With a deep point and a deep third man. It's definitely the tactic, is to go short. Another one short. The pull shot tries to come out on one knee though. It's not a great shot. McMaster just has to check on Holton. McMaster bowls. This one back for length. Tried to work into the onside and they do get through for a single in the end. Good fielding off his own bowling from McMaster. Holton on a strike again. McMaster full slower ball. Played into the covers and well fielded there. At mid-on, or mid-off I should say, by the other McMaster. Backing up his brother's bowling. And I'll get through for a single, which brings Light onto strike. Rise this one to third man for the single. Still persisting with the short bowling tactic is McMaster. Holton on 10 now. He goes for the pull on the knee again. No one out there. No, we'll go for 4. His short bowling tactic has perhaps phased Holton a little bit, but he's not going to go down without a fight. He moves to 14 to score none for 18 off 2.4. McMaster again. Outside off this time with the protection out there. Too quick for Holton. It's a dot ball. Final ball this over. This one hit away over the top, but will fall just short of third man. And Light will get away with a single. Or Holton, I should say. End of the third, it's none for 19. All him facing. And Light's only seen 3 balls. Gets a bit of length here. Hit over the top of mid-off. He'll plug in the outfield, but he'll just get far enough. And he'll go for 4. Nice way to break the shackles for Holton. And he moves to 19 now. Of 20 balls. Light to face Pereira. Leans back on this one. Hits it straight to cover for no run. Nope, there's a misfield out there by McMaster. Of the Luke variety. And it's a single. For the right-hander. Deep square leg and deep mid-wicket on the fence. Kamara rolls. The Holton gets a full-length ball, hits down to mid-on for no run. Down to Dylan. Fighted again. This is a full toss hit to cover now. Adam McMaster fields a few dots in a row for Holton, and that's been the struggle with his innings so far. It's either been boundary or dot. He advances down, that's out. And the first wicket has to fall. Holton knew he needed to get away here. And he wasn't able to break the shackles. He falls for 21 of 23 deliveries. And Devon Meadows, a 1 for 27 off 4.4. In he comes. Full length ball, in fact. Driven through the offside bit uppishly, but there's a gap there. And they'll be able to get two quite comfortably. And McMaster, I should say, conceding 11 off his 2.1 so far. Been very economical. Bowls again. This one back for length. Goes off the leading edge, but will fall short of third man. And they'll get through for a single. But good pace in this bowling attack for Koo Wee Rup. The two McMaster boys have been quick and forcing Devon Meadows into some shots they would rather forget. One for 31 now. Light on strike, only for the fourth time. Or fifth time, I should say. Full ball whipped into mid-wicket, but for no run. McMaster once again. Light gets it back for length ball, which he works past point. Just for single. As Anderson fields. Wicket moves into position. Ball bowled and uppishly hit straight to mid-off. And the catch is taken and the second wicket falls for Devon Meadows. At a pretty bad time for them. It's 2 for 32, I should say. I just see the replay of the catch there. But singles aren't going to cut at the moment. Run rate well over 12. Run rate required, I should say, well over 12. So boundaries are the essence of the game. This one pulled away. That's a boundary. Hit over the top of short fine leg and there'll be 4. Will that get Light going now? Was denied the strike early. And now he moves to 9. That's 2 for 38. Had McMaster complete his spell straight away. This one, does it find its way to mid-wicket? No. Put down, I should say. And they'll get 1. Three out for Adam McMaster as he bowls his first over outside the power play. His final one for the innings already. Comes in, this one whipped away. Down to fine leg. They might be able to get 2 on the arm. They turn it down. More specifically, Delaney turns down Light, who was going to come back for a second. And the score moves on to 43. McMaster bowls. This one straight back to the bowler. Both batsmen end up halfway down the pitch almost in the end. And perhaps lucky that McMaster chose to throw at the bowler's end because Delaney was perhaps out further. But they survive unscathed. But that was a good shot perhaps unrewarded, and that will frustrate Delaney, who knows that his team needs boundaries. And need them pretty regularly. Delaney gets it back for a length ball. Long edge, and that will go too fine for the fielder down there at fine leg or third man, and it'll go for 4. So a bit of luck for Devon Meadows. They're certainly going to need all of it. And the score moves to 46. That was too fine there for Ramaj. And it goes for 4. Master again, back for length. This one's skied high. There's 2 fielders converging right under it, but might get too far. Oh, they almost complete a miracle catch. That was almost remarkable. You're just about to see that on Sports Center and ESPN, I reckon, because that was ridiculous effort. And they save runs. How about that? That is remarkable. Remarkable fielding, and I don't know what to say. That's just amazing, and that's probably why Koo Wee Rup are in this game. Just the willpower to get over the line. Dylan bowls to Delaney, who gets this one away nicely through the point field. Get a boundary. Good placement from Delaney there. Delaney again, but this one, just falls to the right-hand side of the fielder there at point. They'll come back for a quick 2 and do that well. Bright has another shot at the stumps at the non-strikers, but he'll get home safely. Dylan last game took 7 for 10 off his 3.5 overs against Carlisle Park. He's already conceded more than half of that in 2 balls. He bowls to Delaney. Gets a bit of length. That's an edge. There you go. There's the first one. Might have absolutely just put the mocker on him. And Delaney has to part for 16 off 12. And it's 3 for 55 in the 9th. Good piece of bowling. Davey bowls this one off the outside edge. Will it fall into the hands of the fielder there at backward point? And it does. Another one falls for Devon Meadows. This time it's their club coach, Cleef. And, well, if they weren't in trouble already, they're now in trouble big time. 4 for 62 off 9.3 balls. Davey bowls. And missed outside off by Worsterling. Long on comes up into the infield, keeping the pressure on the newer batter. Only 3 out. There's Davey bowls. Back of the length ball, tried to be worked away into the gaps at point and backward point, but no run can be resulted from. Still plenty of space behind square on both sides to get a boundary. There's a deep backward square leg, but he gets it fine. It's definitely a boundary. Worstling cuts this one. This will be too fine for the fielder there at backward point, and it'll go for 4. And Worstling moves on to 5 now. That brings about a change in field. Third man pushed back, and there's 4 out again. Bay bowls a full toss. This one worked away between mid-wicket and long on for a single, or mid-on I should say, for a single. Same field for Lucas Light. As he gets a nice full ball that he hits hard to mid-on or mid-off. And they'll run through for a run. Daddy balls. Advancing. He's Worsling. He's got all of that. Nice shot. And that's the first maximum of the night for Devon Meadows. 12 overs done. It's 4 for 82. Beautiful shot there. Is there still life in this game? Worsling showing his power hitting. Alongside Light, who'll anchor this innings, you'd like to think. As we see Maskell into the attack. Right arm, medium fast. Just right behind the stumps, tries to get the angles right. He's keeping up to the stumps for Maskell. To Light. This back for length ball hit through the covers, but with not much power or timing. So it won't go to the boundary too hard, so that means they can get back for 2 in front of Pereira at cover point. Light once more, faces up. Maskell bowls a back for length ball cut. But straight to the fielder. 6 bowler being used for Koo Wee Rup. Well, this is a chance for Devon Meadows to attack. Light faces up once more. Gets a back of a length ball, which he whips away into the leg side. That's got too much carry for those fielders out there. And the second 6 innings is the result. Can Devon Meadows start to get going now? $101 to get. Of 45 deliveries. Pulled away. With not much power. Delaney. Or should I say Worsling overcommits. And he's sent back. Maskell to bowl again. Too light. Is that all this over? He hits this one over. Long off. It's a quality shot. And he'll get the result as well of 4 more runs to the total. He moves to 30 off 22 now. He's starting to get his innings going. Beautiful shot there. Almost thought that would be going more through extra cover, but he hit it straighter than that, and it still brings about a boundary. And again, he lights this one up. Yep, that's all the way as well. Flat 6. Not too much wrong with that ball, but as the 6th bowler, he has to pay the price. And after 13 overs, the 100 brought up. 101 to get off the final 7. Can it be done? Obviously determining that Davey and Dylan were pretty ineffective. But the 6th ball went for 18 runs. Can this one go for a similar? Full length ball hit away to cover, but for no run. Worstling 12 off 9 at the moment. Can he get another one away? It's a good lengthened line there. Worstling trying to get that into the leg side, but perhaps he should have hit it over point. But there is protection on the offside, so he was obviously thinking about that. Nothing over, long off. He steps across his stumps this time. Does Worstling. It'll be called a wide down leg side. Anderson incredulous that has been called that since he stepped across his stumps, but it was on the legs, or behind the legs, you should say. So probably a fair enough call given the rules. Another really good delivery there. Good line once again from Anderson. Really encouraging Worstling to hit it to those two fielders on the offside at deep backward point and deep cover. Anderson, again, there's that LBW. He looks like he stepped right across his stumps, but perhaps height was a problem. Bright has to chase after the ball as the keeper, and they'll get through for 2, or will that be out? Nah, says the umpire. And not sure if that was called leg buys or not. It was 2 leg buys. Added to the total. 403. Only 3 off this over so far. So, very well done from Anderson. Worstling still unable to get going here. 12 off 13. Needs a few big blows, you'd think. Otherwise, he's got to get out at this stage of the game. Back for length ball. That one hits his pad as well, and he still can't get it away. Enticing him into that deep square leg gap. And he's fallen for the plan pretty perfectly. The sun starts to set over Koo Wee Rup Recreation Reserve. What's been a wonderful night of T20 cricket so far. That's a full wall. Is that straighter? No, it's still going down leg. 3 times it's hit the pad in a row. And Anderson, even though that over went for 4 runs, he only concedes 1 off his own bowling. Right, gets a good length ball this time. That's well into the car park out there over square leg.
That's 6.
And that's 6 added to the total, and 6 added to Light Score, who moves on now to 46 off 27. It's been a lone hand in this innings so far, as he gets the perfect length to play that shot. They've been bowling good lengths up till now, Koo Wee Rup. But that one, easy to get under, and back of a length this time. That's hit straight to the fielder. No, over the top of his head. Is that 6 or 4? We wait for his call. It's going to be called 4, but that was the plan set up perfectly, but it evades the fielder, and Light brings up his 50. That's out. I'm pretty sure that's out. It should be out. His bat was in the air, I would have thought. The Devon Meadows square leg umpire not willing to give that one out, as we see in the replay. Probably a split second late was his bat coming down. But in the end, Light survives. Miller bowls again to Light. Back for length ball. That one should be gone. It doesn't go anywhere near far enough. And in the end, the catch is taken. Down there by Kookaburra. May have injured himself, but the crucial wicket of Light is taken. And light departs for well made. 51 off 32. But the game is pretty much beyond reach now. Advancing is Worstling. Hits out into the leg side. Has he got enough of that? Not quite. Running around the boundary and doing nicely. And cutting it to 2. $527. Advancing again. That's not what you do to this guy who bowls him way too quick for that. Worstling goes now. And Dylan picks up his second. That's lofted, but should be straight down the throat of mid-off. Another wicket falls. So maybe that 6-3 is on. Dylan gets his third. Churchill departs for a duck off 2 balls. Miller bowls. That's an edge.
Yeah.
Another wicket falls. And Miller picks up his first. Or maybe his second, in fact. O'Byrne departs for 1. They're 8 down now, Devon Meadows. So we'll see Koo Wee Rup on grand final day, ironically at Glover Reserve in Devon Meadows for the grand final